Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Journeyman on Football Manager 20. And I don't know if you guessed from the thumbnail, but yeah, we are in Mexico. We are in Mexico, and the team is called Santos Laguna. For short, we will call them Santos from now onwards. And yeah, I just wanted to start this episode by showing how great this job will be. Why? Look at the stadium and look at its name. So, so we have a stadium that is called the Corona Stadium. It's sponsored by Corona. I know that the name nowadays is not so it's not on the good books, but there's nothing this has nothing to do with what's happening around the world. This is our stadium, and it's called the Corona Stadium because it's sponsored by Corona beer, the Mexican cerveza. So unfortunately, this is the closest we can get to the stadium. We cannot go into the inside ring, but it looks pretty decent. This is a bit of a highway, ample parking spaces over here and over here. There is a small convenience shop up the road here. So, before the match, we can stop, buy some milk, buy some ham, buy some bread, and maybe have something to eat before the match and stuff. The condition of the road is not so good. It needs a bit of care and attention, let's put it that way. But yeah, this is it. Santos Laguna. Our journey in Mexico begins today. See you soon. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Journeyman on Football Manager 20. We are now fresh in Mexico with our mighty Santos Laguna. And yeah, we are in Mexico, guys. So let me brief you a bit what happened since the last episode, in which we won the Asian Champions League with Shenzhen, and then right after that we resigned, right? So it was a three-horse race. There was Seattle from the United States, who I applied with, and they offered me an interview. There was Santos Laguna, who offered me an interview, and there was a team from Uruguay, I can't remember the name, um, and they also offered me an interview. I applied for only three jobs, so the Uruguayan team, Santos Laguna, and Seattle. The first one who called me was Seattle, and I sat for interview. I think it went pretty well. I was the favorite to get the job. Immediately after that, Santos Laguna called me in for an interview. I did well again. I wasn't favorite for the job, and then days after, the team from Uruguay called me for an interview, and I sat for an interview. So now, the team from Uruguay, you know how much I wanted to go to Uruguay. The thing with the Uruguayan team was that it was a small team that just got promoted to the top flight of Uruguay, and they were looking to at least maybe stay in the division for the first season, which is reasonable. Seattle. So I said, okay, I'll do it. You know, I'll take the challenge, and we'll go to Uruguay. In the meantime, Seattle dropped their interest in me and they engaged another manager, so it was between Santos Laguna and this Uruguayan team. In the meantime, Santos Laguna, they offered me a job. They offered me a 2.5 year contract on 17K per week, which is a slightly better deal than we had with Shenzhen, because at Shenzhen we had 16.5K a week, so basically we're still the same, you know. But anyway, in the meantime, both offered me a job, and I was going to accept the one in Uruguay. But just before they offered me the job, a new job came up with there's a team in Chile. I don't know if you know it. It's called Colo Colo, which is basically the best team in Chile. They are very rich. They've won in real life. They've won multiple Coppa Libertadores, which is the South American Champions League and stuff. So I said, ooh, that would be nice, going in Chile with Colo Colo, have a run at their Champions League, and then get the fuck out of there. So I applied, and so therefore I was delaying the job offers from both Santos Laguna and Uruguayan team. In the meantime, I delayed once, I delayed twice. And after I delayed the second time with the Uruguayan team, they accepted me delaying, but after a day or two, I received an email that they have lost interest in me and they dropped me. In the meantime, Colo Colo they never even called me for an interview. So Santos Laguna came for their time for me to sign the contract, and I couldn't risk it, guys. I couldn't risk it, so I said, yeah, fuck Colo Colo. We'll sign for Santos Laguna, and we'll smash Colo Colo and the Coppa Libertadores if the opportunity comes. So what? So here I am in Santos Laguna, at Santos Laguna, here in Mexico. So I said already that I've signed a 2.5-year deal, 17K per week. Let's have a look at the club info. If we have a look at the facilities, I mean, I've already showed you the stadium, the mighty Corona Stadium. So we are in Torreon. Our stadium is a 30,000 all-seater, has a 30,000 all-seater capacity. We have under-soil heating, we have no roof, surface is grass, basically pitch condition is perfect, corporate facilities are average, state-of-the-art training facilities, and that's very important. We have below average data analysis facilities, but that we can fix very easily. Excellent use facilities, and that's very important. We have a 20-year stadium sponsorship deal at 2.7 million per season, which ends in 7 years. 2033 will never be here in 7 years. Adequate academic coaching and good youth recruitment. So overall, this is a decent team. Now, we have some money also. We are sitting pretty on 36 million in the bank. We have some money to spend if we need to spend it in our transfer budget, and we are way below the wage budget. We are committed to spend 488,000 a week, and the budget is of 614,000 a week, which is excellent. So yeah, this club is not in a bad situation at all. If we have a look at the club vision, so basically, the 5-year, let's start, develop players using the club, that's fine. Sign Ecuadorian players, I don't know why they want Ecuadorian players, I haven't signed any yet. Play high tempo pressing football, we will do that. Then obviously we need to work with the wage budget, that's fine. End of current season, we need to reach minimum the final of the League Cup. We'll wait and see. Then, this I will explain later what this means, the opening stage and the closing stage. We are at the closing stage, okay? So they want us to reach minimum the playoffs. So I believe reaching the playoffs means that we need to finish at least 8th. But we will have a look at that because that's a bit complicated. And then Mexican Cup reach the semi-final. This is what we need to do this year. So basically end up 8th. And at least play the final in the League Cup and semi-final in the Mexican Cup. Then next year we will start thinking about winning the first division. But, I mean, nothing out of this world. Good. Now, the complicated part is this. Okay, so we are playing, the Mexican League is split into two. So you have the opening part and the closing part. So basically there are 20 teams, right? And in the opening part, you play each team once. So we play 19 games, okay? And the top 8, basically, let's have a look. The top 8, the top 8, then they play a mini tournament on their own. So you first play the 19 matches, then the top 8 will play the quarterfinals, and then they will play the semifinals, and then they will play the final. Whoever wins the final is crowned champion of the opening stage. Basically, then the same thing happens with the closing stage. So again, you play, so no one gets relegated, I believe, in the opening stage. Then you play again the same 20 teams in the closing stage, and the same rules apply. First 8, they battle it out, quarterfinals, semifinals, final. Whoever wins the final is crowned champion of the closing stage. Now, and up to then, that's, I don't know then, honestly, I don't know if two different teams win the opening and the closing stage. I don't know if they battle it out together in one big final. I don't know that. We'll have to see. Up until now, it's nothing out of this world, right? Nothing complicated. The complicated part is this. When you go to the rules of the opening stage, again, nothing out of this world, because basically, the match squad must have at least 9 players considered Mexican born, which is fine. The squad, so not necessarily the starting 11. Only players registered for this competition are eligible to play. Obviously, 7 subs, maximum 3 used. Nothing wrong there. Now, leg 2 match rules, which I am assuming leg 2 match rules mean the closing part of the season, so the second part of the season. I am assuming the match squad must have at least, again, 9 players considered Mexican born. Only players registered for this competition. Now, this is the confusing part. Extra time played, the scores are level after 90 minutes. So I'm assuming that in the league, in the closing part of the league, okay, so it's leg 2 either means the closing part of the league, or from the quarterfinals onwards, when the first 19 matches are played. I know this is confusing. It's confusing to me. I'm trying to understand it, not to do unnecessary fuck-ups along the way. Anyway, apparently, they will go to matches ending up in draws. They will go to extra time and then a penalty shootout. Not a problem there. Now, then there's the transfer windows. So maximum. Okay, the squad registration must have 12 players not considered. Maximum of 12 players not considered born in the same nation before. So maximum of 12 foreign players, basically. And then there's the registration window. Nothing. Okay, up till now that's fine. Now, to be even more complicated, to make things even more complicated, if we go and have a look at the rules of the closing stage, basically this part is the same. Now, listen to this. Under 21 domestic players must play a combined total of 1,000 minutes of the 19 matches played. Teams will be deducted 3 points if they don't reach this threshold. 50% of minutes played by under 22 domestic players also get included in this count. A maximum limit of 270 minutes per match will be taken into account. Here. Okay. In a nutshell, how I understood it, basically, in the 19 matches which we have ahead of us, we have to have 1,000 minutes played by domestic under 21 players. If we don't reach that threshold, we will be deducted 3 points. Now, if we have under 22 domestic players in the squad and they play in the matches, only 50% of the total minutes played by them will be taken in consideration. However, only 270 minutes per game will be taken into account and go versus those 1,000 minutes. This is confusing. I'm sure we're going to fuck it up at one point, but yeah, that's how we do it. Now, for the South American Champions League, which it's called the Coppa Libertadores, basically, whoever wins the opening stage, whoever wins the closing stage, they both qualify. And if I understood it correctly, the teams that get into those finals, they qualify as well. But that needs to be looked at a later stage, basically. Yeah, Jesus. My brains are frying now. Anyhow, Let's. We did some transfers. We did some transfers in, basically, and I will guide you through them. These people here, they were loaned out or sold out or whatever before I came. This is my thing. We started with Patricio Urzua, a 21-year-old Chilean who will be our advanced forward. Look at this guy. He has 15 in dribbling, 16 first touch, 16 technique, 14 in composure, 15 in decisions. His physicals are like Arnold Schwarzenegger's. 17 acceleration, 16 agility, 16 balance, 15 jumping reach, 16 pace. This guy is awesome. He is currently 3.5 star ability with 5-star potential ability. The only drawback of this guy that he's not Mexican, but who cares? Who cares? He's good. And we got him for 4.3, and he's now valued at 5. Then Christopher Torres, 24-year-old Mexican. He is a central defender. He was the best on the market. This was the best one we can get. He's not the best in Mexico, but he has 14 in marking, 14 in tackling, good anticipation 15, good physicals, jumping reach 15, natural fitness 14, pace 15, strength 15, 14 in acceleration. If he improves in his heading, basically, and maybe a bit in his bravery, he will turn out to be a good player. He's 24 years old. We paid him peanuts. He is 2-star current ability with a 2.5 star, but I don't believe that he's only a 2.5 star potential ability. I think this guy can be better than that, but we got him for 300k, and that's fine. Now, Luis Fernando Valenzuela, this guy, I'm so excited about this guy. He's 21 years old, he's Mexican. He will be our complete forward, and look at this guy. 16 dribbling, 16 finishing. Physicals again, he's a beast. 18 in acceleration, 16 agility, 17 pace, 13 stamina, 13 strength, 18 determination. If he can improve his passing and his work rate, this guy will develop and become the best ever Mexican player known to history. Believe me, I know a good player when I see one. This guy is going to be awesome. He has no caps for Mexico. He has 8 caps for the under 20s. He is valued at 2.6. We paid him only 2 million, so I think this is an excellent buy. Now, as for the stuff, I reshuffled the stuff, I sacked a few stuff, I got in a few stuff, and we have the best coaching team, almost the best scouting team, and the best medical team, and that's very good. As in for tactic wise, I had to change a bit, slightly, the Shenzhen tactic or the PSPS tactic, and now we are playing with an advanced playmaker. Now it's not my favorite position. I rarely use the advanced playmaker position, but I have found this gem of a player. He's on loan from Tigres. He's valued at 7.25. He's 23-year-old Argentinian. Look at this guy. So I couldn't just leave him there to rot, right? I mean, I could have played him in the middle of the park, but he's not that good there, so I said, yeah, let's do it. I mean, this guy, 15 dribbling, 16 first touch, 15 technique, 16 passing, 16 off the ball, 17 flair, 16 decisions. This guy, 17 vision. This guy is the new Maradona, basically. So, yeah, can't wait to see him in action, guys. Can't wait to see him in action. Now, today we're playing the first match of this closing part of this Mexican league, whatever. Before that, let's just go and see our squad there. So, basically, we are missing a... let's start. Our keeper is fine. Our best keeper is 24-year-old Argentinian. He's decent. I'm happy with him. As in for the defenders, our best center defender is this guy Rosario. He's Dutch, and he's decent overall. So I can't complain. Then we have Tomiyasu. He's Japanese, and he's a 27-year-old. Again, he is not bad. Then we have Figal. Figal is 31 years old. He's Argentinian. Again, he's not bad. And then we have Pavlov. So the guy who I bought is not even here. Good. Then we have two more players, obviously. We are missing someone on the on the left flank. I am, because this guy is, yeah, can't play. So if this guy gets injured, we're basically fucked. In the midfield, we are pretty good there. Alan Franco, he's an Ecuadorian, he's good. Then we have Palacios, we know that he's good. Yeah, so I'm happy there. And then here we have our star, Barasa, 20-year-old Argentinian. So I am very happy to have him in that position. Obviously, in attack, we have Badaloni, but this guy, I think he's on his way out. And because of, you know, foreign restrictions, foreign players restrictions. Then we have Urza, the guy that we just bought, 21-year-old Chilean. Then we have Valenzuela. So we are pretty set there. Then we have Angulo, who is on, I believe, he's leaving soon. Yep, he's leaving soon. And then we have Jorge Juarez, a 19-year-old Mexican, which is not bad, but yeah, we'll give him some time. Now, as in for tactics, I already showed you. What I want to change is that in transition, well, out of possession, actually, well, in possession, we'll do high tempo, extremely high tempo, and basically that's it. So, I think it's time to go and face Tlaxcala in our first match, guys. In our first match. I had no idea what to expect. I think we have a good enough team to at least challenge for, top 8. I have to believe we have a good enough team. Obviously, the transfer window is not over, so I'm waiting for players to get out. I'm scouting a lot of Mexican players, obviously, because of that under 21 rule, the 1,000 minutes we need to achieve, and stuff like that. So I'm looking for more Mexican players to come in. We try to sign Rafael Leao. Shenzhen agreed to give him to us for 10 million. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe my eyes. We offered 10 million and they immediately accepted. So basically, if I offered less, they would have probably accepted even less. But then he wanted like 300k a week. So no. Probably Shenzhen want to sell him because he is costing them a bomb. But anyway, first match of the season for us at our beloved Corona Stadium. Let's have the assistant to give them a good pep talk. And let's go, guys. Let's go. We are playing balanced for now. I don't want to go to positive immediately. Let's see how they react to their new tactic. Because the good thing about them is that this is the way they used to play. So they used to play with 3 at the back, 4 in the middle, the advanced playmaker, and the two attackers. So they are used to the tactic in general. Obviously, I tweaked it with some, standard passing, possession, aggressiveness, and stuff like that. But on the whole, they know the basics, the basic knowledge of these tactics, and that's a plus, right? So we don't have to spend a lot of time trying to adapt to the new tactic. Hopefully. Let's see. We are the greens. I like the kit. I love the kit. Green and white is good. It's nice. It's environmental as well. So come on, let's see. Palacios, our Maradona. Come on, Urzua, the Chilean guy. Come on. Ooh. Okay. I think that once the two attackers, the Chilean guy, was Urzai and Valenciano and Palacios will gel together, they will be unstoppable, guys. That's what I think. They will be unstoppable. Hopefully. I'm planning to get in more players. Yep, I'm planning to get in more players. I'm scouting the Mexican under 21 squad, just to, get some local domestic players, and that's his first. Patricio Urza. What have I told you? Valenzuela with the pass. Urza scores. This will be a great tech team, guys. This will be a great tech team. Believe me. Look at that. Perfect cross. Valenzuela. Urzai heads it in. Well, he tries to head it in. The ball gets deflected by one of their defenders, but the goal was assigned to Urzai. Well done. Excellent. Now, Pavlov. Come on. Nunes. Barasa. Castellon disposes Barasa of the ball, but Figal gets to it immediately. Nunes again to Urza. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, yes! Oh, yes! What a debut. Patricio Urza. What a debut. 2-0 after 15 minutes. Come on. Come on. We're going to win the league. You're right. I mean, we're playing bottom of the table. To be fair. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. I mean, this team finished 20th in the opening stage of the Mexican League. And finished 20th. I believe they achieved only 9 points. They managed to get only 9 points. So we are not playing the best team available here. But hey, Urza. A hat-trick on his debut, guys. It took him 19 minutes to score a hat-trick on his freaking debut. And look at Palacios. Gives to Nunes. Finds Urza. And there it goes. 3-0. Okay. And our guy is already complacent here. I would have said rightly so, but come on, Barasa. Now we need a goal from Valenzuela though, eh? Ooh, nice shot, buddy. Nice try. Good. Yeah, I think the best teams here are Chivas and Pumas. I think those are the teams to beat in Mexico. In general, even in real life. So, yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on them. Nunes, and excellent save from their keeper there. Tips it into a corner. So, I haven't assigned any, as usual, I haven't assigned any taker. So, I'll let the game decide who takes the penalties, corners, free kicks, so on and so forth. Now, because now the thing is that in situations like this, right, when you are winning 3-0 and or maybe 3-1 now, no 3-0, we have to keep in mind that we need to generate those 1,000 minutes of players that are under 21. So the substitutions will also need to be in that sense as well, right? So if we go to tactics, I know we have a 19-year-old. I don't know if I brought him though. Probably. Yeah, I think this guy here, right? Jorge Suarez, who is Mexican and he's 19-year-old. He's decent. I mean, he still needs to develop, but he's decent. So basically, what I'm going to do is put him on for Urzua. I'm going to change him with Valenzuela, whatever. He doesn't know the position, so okay, let's put him there. Now, do we have any other 19-year-olds? No. I'm not sure we do. We haven't... probably the keeper, right? The keeper is 19 years of age. Looks decent enough to me. Well, not... let's give him a try. Come on, let's give him a try. Let's keep it like that for now. So now we have 2 under 19s, 2 under 21s, which they're going to play 90 minutes. Well, between them, they're going to play 90 minutes, 45 and 45, so that's fine. Now I'm going to get paranoid with this stupid rule, though. Unless we build a team of youngsters and we don't have to worry about it anymore. But there, no, don't tell me we're gonna bottle this. Let's demand more immediately. Come on. The problem is the keeper, probably. We shouldn't have changed the keeper. But hey, let's not. Come on, Juarez. All we need to do is score, right? And we have a very good attacker in our hands, Valenzuela. So, yeah. Aguirre, Pavlov, Torres, the new guy in defense. Come on, Juarez, come on. And there he is. Jorge Suarez, just in. And he scores. 4-1. Well done. Excellent. Don't need to see the replay. But yeah. Shall we praise? Yeah, let's praise them. I hate when they're complacent, guys. I hate it when they're complacent. So, let's pause a bit. Let's go to tactics again. Do we have anyone else who is... What about this guy, Quintero? 19 years. Okay. Let's put him in. For Torres, who's on a yellow. Another 19-year-old. I wonder if they give us a after every match they will give us a recapitulation of how many minutes we used, how many minutes we still have to use, and stuff like that. That would be helpful. Come on, stop this guy. Or else the other option would be ignore totally the rule. Oh, what a save from our young keeper there. Unlucky, but excellent save. So yeah, the other option would be totally ignore the rule and have 3 points deducted at the end of the season. Which might be an idea. I mean, it's okay if you're dominating the league. Like, if you're winning the league by 12 points or 15 points and reducing 3 points, it's not gonna change the world, right? Hopefully, though, if you do that and you win the league and they deduct 3 points, they won't rip you off the title. Come on, guys, come on. Suarez gives... he should have played it back in the middle, buddy. Valenzuela, I thought he would score. Oh, nice. Juarez is playing well, guys. He's all over the pitch. Come on. That's Palacios. That's our mini Maradona. With our 5th. What a debut, guys. What a debut. 5 goals. Let's keep on demanding. I want a 6. I want Valenzuela to score. Come on. Lovely cross from Barasa. Nunes try. Oh, that's not a foul, ref? No? Okay, it's not a foul. In the meantime, someone is buzzing on my phone. It's I'm recording this on Sunday, and this will air on Thursday. So I'm recording this episode a few days in advance because next week, starting tomorrow, I have a very, very busy week at work. So I'm not sure I'll be able to record any content Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So today I will record probably a few more episodes. Oh, Valenzuela, Luis Fernando Valenzuela. 4th goal of the season. First one for us. Makes it 6-2. What a goal. What a debut. What a game. What a performance from everyone, basically. Look at that. He turns on himself and boom. Probably we're gonna have a good time here in Mexico, guys. I have this feeling that we're gonna do well. So, that's it for the first match, guys. 6-2. Couldn't ask for anything better. Obviously, we appreciate the... Let's have a look, though, at the average ratings. I'm pretty sure they will show them to us here. Napoli make Salazar offer. Who's Salazar? Okay, Urtsua, spectacular, classy Urtsua, obviously we praise him. This is the guy, this is the guy. This is the guy. So if we go to schedule, let's have a look, guys. The only one who's below 7, no, actually we have 2 below 7. Pablo Rosario, 6.8. Is this the guy who came in? No. He's Dutch, but his name doesn't say anything Dutch. And Patricio Nunes, the one in the middle, the center. For the rest, I think Mauricio Garza is this guy here. Okay. Who else? I think they did well. So, let's see when we come back. Let me tell you what I'm doing. I will play a few matches, probably up till here. Oh, actually, there's Chivas and Pumas. Yeah, so basically, we'll come back for Chivas. We'll skip Leon and play Chivas home and Pumas away in our next episode. Until then, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did so, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. My name is Jerry D, and until next time, hasta la vista.